Today, I just want to show you guys how to set up your doc into MLA format. So the first thing you want to do is change your font to Times New Roman 12. Okay, so Times New Roman 12. Then remember, MLA requires you to have double spacing. So go to this up and down arrow on your ribbon here. If you don't see it, you may need it. There will be like a dot, dot, dot. There will be an ellipses that you need to click, and then you should have access to that icon. So click on the double, and now we're ready to do our heading. So remember, there's 4 lines in your heading. The first line is your name. Okay, make sure you are capitalizing your first and last name. Don't get lazy on me. Your second line is my name, teacher's name. Your third line is the class, so you'll say English 5 title. And then the final line is the due date. So your essay actually will not be due, let me double check the date on that, until Wednesday, September 2nd. So you'll put 2 space December space 2020. Okay, then you'll hit enter just once. Some of you get into the habit of hitting enter a bunch of times before you put your title. You just hit it once. Okay, remember, we need to center our title. So we'll go here to the center align button, click on that. Again, if you don't see it in your ribbon, you need to just click on the dot, 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 more options, and then you'll see it there. For now, I'm just going to type title. You need to give it an interesting title. If you're not inspired right now, just wait until the end of your essay. Just don't forget to do that, okay? Before you start typing your introduction, make sure you click left align, and then remember, you'll hit that tab button. You have to indent. Okay, so you'll indent every single paragraph. This has 4 paragraphs total. Okay, this is almost perfect. The only thing we're missing is our header. Remember that last name page number that goes in the upper right-hand corner? So the easiest way, I think, to do that is to go to Insert, Page Number. Always choose this upper left-hand option. That'll make sure your pages actually get numbered in order. Click on that. Put your cursor in front of the number, and then you'll type your last name. Again, make sure you're capitalizing it. Put a space between your last name and the number. Okay, you'll notice Google Docs, they're tricky, right? They changed the font back to Arial on us. So you need to highlight that whole thing, go back to your font, and make it Times New Roman 12 so it matches the rest of your doc. Okay, that's MLA. Really quickly, I do want to talk about what your task is today. Remember, today you are just working on your introduction. So your intro contains 3 different things: the hook, the background, and the claim. Your hook is just the attention getter. So you might pose a question. You might look up a quote. Remember, this is about transcendentalism. So if you are looking up a quote, I would maybe look up quotes about being an individual or being a nonconformist, things like that. For the background section, I'm looking for a couple of things. This is all on your essay explanation sheet underneath the stream section if you need to review it. You must introduce both authors and both text in this section. So remember, Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote Self-Reliance. Go back to underneath your classwork tab on Monday, November 16th, and you'll see that text. So just review. What is he trying to teach us in that text, right? Similarly, then you'll say Henry David Thoreau wrote Civil Disobedience, right? You can find that text on Wednesday, November 18th underneath the classwork tab if you need to review it, right? You'll probably want to talk about how he went to jail, why he went to jail. Again, just 1 or 2 sentences for each of those authors, okay? You do not need to give me an entire synopsis of those texts because you'll dig deeper into them in your body paragraphs. The last thing you want to do is explain what transcendentalism is. So remember, we have those 5 main beliefs, like people are inherently good, people, nature, God are connected, the importance of individualism, the importance of a person's imagination, your intuition leading to knowledge. All of those, don't list them like that, okay? That's not very stylish. So just in your own words, in a sentence or 2, explain what transcendentalism is and like what their core beliefs are. Remember, transcend just means to go beyond. So we're going beyond just rational, logical thinking, and we're kind of looking more inward for answers. Okay, so those are some of the things that you'll want to discuss in your background section. Remember, you should not be using any I, me, us, our, no, you in any of the formal writing. The only time you can get away with using you is in that hook. Finally, the last part of your intro is your claim. That's where you answer the prompt. So remember, your prompt is right here. Which author, how did the author showcase the tenets of transcendentalism? So you'll say like, Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau both showcase the tenets of transcendentalism in their writing. You are allowed to use that if you want to. So if you want to use my claim, my example claim, go for it. That's absolutely okay. Okay. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, you have Thanksgiving break. So you're only working on your intro for now. Again, I'm giving you all day to work on this intro. So you should make sure you are revising it. You should make sure you have no grammar mistakes. You should look at your specific word choices and make sure you're using like sophisticated language. And then when we return from Thanksgiving break, that Monday, you'll start working on your second paragraph, your first body paragraph. Okay. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and I will see you guys next Monday.